All right, are you thinking of moving to Johnstown, but you want to live in a newer neighborhood? Maybe not brand new construction, but you still don't want an old house with all the old problems. You want a newer house, maybe in the 2000s to present, with a neighborhood that is fairly established. It's not brand new construction, but it's still going to be free of all the old house issues. If that's you, keep watching, and that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi, my name is Jamie Eklund, and I'm a realtor here in the beautiful state of Colorado. Now, on this channel, we talk about what life is like in Colorado. We look at some of the cities, we look at some of the neighborhoods, and we try to give you some information. So if you're thinking of moving, then you will have a better idea of some of the options that are out there. And so if this is you, if you have questions about some of these areas and some of these neighborhoods, then subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified next time I post a video, and hit the thumbs up button if you enjoy this video. Now, I get calls all the time from people that are thinking about moving to Colorado, people that are having questions about what life is like in Colorado. If that's you, give me a call, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I'd love to answer any questions that you may have, hoping to give you more information so that you can make the best decision possible. All right, so today we're going to be looking at some newer neighborhoods. Now, there's a lot of neighborhoods in Johnstown that are newer because it is a very vibrant, growing community. And so we're going to look at 5 different neighborhoods today. The first one being the Thompson River Ranch. Now, this neighborhood's on the west side of Johnstown. It's up by I-25. So if you need quick access to I-25, it's a good neighborhood for you. They started building this neighborhood around 2010 time frame, and they're still building. They have not a lot. They have a little bit of construction still going on. So if you're looking for a newer neighborhood, maybe even want to build a new house, but you still want the establishment of the neighborhood to be already there, Thompson River Ranch may be a good place for you. You have some disc golf, you have a pool clubhouse, you have some venue areas there, some green space, some walking paths. It's a fun, vibrant neighborhood for you. Now, another neighborhood that might interest you is the Roxbury Ridge neighborhood. Now, it's tucked in, again, on the west side of Johnstown, not quite as close to I-25 as Thompson River Ranch, so it's a little bit farther away, which is kind of a good and bad thing. If you don't really care to get on I-25 that often, you may not want to be that close, but it's close enough where getting to it is really not that big of a challenge. It is tucked up right next to a little bit of a lake over there, so it's got some walking paths, a little park, an area like that, so you have some amenities there. And that neighborhood is on the newer side. So you're going to have houses that are going to be 2005 up to 2015 kind of time frame. So it's well established, but not old by any stretch. Now, right next to the subdivision is CARLSON Farms. And CARLSON Farms also kind of shares that lake area. It's got some walking paths and things of that nature as well. Same year as Roxbury Ridge, so 2005 to present day, there are a little bit of building still going on, but not really a whole lot. The neighborhood is fairly well established. Now, both of these, you can probably get into those houses for, $500,000 all the way up to probably $700,000-800,000 for some of the nicer homes. Like I said, there is that lake there. There's some walking paths, and it's on the west side of Johnstown, so you're closer to the mountains. You're also closer to I-25 and Loveland and Denver and those areas. Now, if you're looking for a newer neighborhood on the west side of Johnstown that may be a little bit more economical, a little bit more affordable, then Clearview might be a good place for you. This neighborhood started about 2005, and they stopped building about in 2015 over there, so they're still fairly new houses. And you can probably get into a house over there for like $450, closer to $500. And so some of the houses are a little bit more economical. So if that's you, if you're looking for a newer house, but you're not going to spend well over $500 or $600,000, then Clearview may be a good option for you. Now, another really nice neighborhood that's built from 2000s up to 2015 is going to be the Pioneer Ridge neighborhood. Now, this neighborhood is on the south side of Johnstown. It's a fairly sizable neighborhood. There's a school right in the middle of it. There's a park. There's some paths, bike paths, walking paths, and it has some really, really gorgeous mountain views. So if that's what you're looking for and you don't care to be necessarily closer to I-25, but you're looking for a newer house, this may be a good neighborhood for you. The houses over here, you're looking at $600,000 to $800,000 is probably going to be most of them. So they're not going to be some of the cheaper neighborhoods in this area, but they are very nice houses. It is a very nice neighborhood. Now, like I said, there's lots of neighborhoods in this area that are fairly new because Johnstown is growing considerably. Mostly because all of the towns around Johnstown are growing, and so they're flocking here because it's a little bit more economical. It is close to everything, and so it does make Johnstown very popular. So if you're still looking for something, go ahead and download my relocation guide down in the description. There's a link down there. It's absolutely free, and it has a lot of information for you. If you're still looking for something after that, then give me a call, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I'd love to talk to you, and I'd love to help answer any more questions that you might have about the area.